What is up, everybody? I'm here with the Hope Scope for October 21st through October 27th. Okay, Mercury goes retrograde today, and I meant to make it all doom and gloom and scary Halloween-y, but I'll tell you the truth, you guys. It's not that scary. If you're like me, I usually freak out when retrograde happens. I usually think that planes are gonna crash, trains are gonna collide, can't sign any contracts, can't do anything fun. Doom, gloom, destruction to all your plans. Now, given in some past retrogrades, this may be true. However, this retrograde cycle is actually very beneficial if you allow it to be. And one way that you can allow this retrograde cycle to be beneficial for you is to go within, get some quiet time, and let your mind process. Your higher self is telling you things about yourself and about your mission in this life every day, and it's been accelerated the last few weeks. So this next cycle until November 10th goes into retrograde today, Mercury does, stays there till November 10th. Which is my dad's birthday, which is strange. Had a lunar eclipse on my mom's birthday. Mercury ends retrograde on my dad's birthday. Very strange stuff with the parents. Anyway, this phase does not have to be painful. It can be very productive if you're willing to do nothing. And when I say do nothing, I mean be completely passive, go within, and let your body process what you need to know. So, that being said, I read that this retrograde is actually very harmonious with communication, which it usually isn't, I guess, but because there's something to do with Saturn and Cancer, it actually forms some really good aspects for communicating with others harmoniously, peacefully, getting your point across. Just make sure that when you are communicating during this retrograde cycle from now until November 10th, that you are very direct and very articulate with what you are telling people. Make sure that there's no way they can misinterpret what you're saying to them. I mean, there's always a way, but try your best to really state clearly what you are intending to say. In any case, I have a feeling that by November, we are all going to have a much better understanding of what we're doing here and a much better understanding of how we can get past what has been blocking us and move toward the life that's waiting for us. So, don't freak out, this retrograde's good, and I am hoping to glean some insight from the angels using my Dorian Virtue and Radley Valentine Angel Tarot cards. And I am thinking that they are going to reflect the sentiments about being chill this retrograde, but let's see. So, for Monday and Tuesday, that's right here. Wednesday and Thursday we have, oh, right there, took a peek. And the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. All right, another peek, excellent. Okay, so here's what I pulled, you guys. For Monday and Tuesday, 6 of Fire. This is a very positive card. This is speaking to victory and triumph and success and all things that are good. So, starting out the week, this retrograde starting out pretty positively, I must say. And I would take this card to really mean that it's all right to head into this retrograde strong, no fear, and we're gonna kind of feel like we're where we need to be. So I feel like we're poised in a good place to start this retrograde cycle on Monday and Tuesday, and I expect that we're gonna hear some good news to kind of push us through any difficulties or any confusion that may arise in the beginning of the week. So good news, good start. That's how I like to start every week. Now, to the middle of the week, we have the 10 of Water. Took a peek at this guy. I just felt like I had to look. And again, an excellent card. This is speaking to deep and complete happiness. I feel like we are really kind of surrounding ourselves with people who make us happy, people who inspire us to do better, and I feel like we're kind of, in the middle of the week realizing that we're content. We're happy where we are, and this is even more reason and kind of license for us to go within, kind of put the outside world on a pause, because everything is kind of great and happy and positive that we can go within and kind of see what our mind is telling us now. Things look good on the outside world. Now we can go into the inner world, deep within ourselves, and see what our higher self is telling us. So once again, middle of the week, after starting out the week strong, looks like we're enjoying the middle of the week, and it's good vibes for us to kind of go deeper and go beneath the surface. Now for the weekend, the Page of Earth. Okay, Page of Earth. Now this card right here speaks to, I feel like opportunities. I feel like this is about opportunities during the weekend to do with business. And I feel like the business is directly related to our field of study, or what we are kind of, grooming ourselves to be. If you're already in a well-founded business, I don't know the word I was looking for there, but already an established business, thank you. If you're already doing business and you're established in your business, this is a chance to kind of go deeper, understand, again, what your purpose is with your business, and if you've done that thought process and you've gone deep, you're going to see good things happen for you, and good relationships, good people entering your life that are also knowledgeable on your business or about your business and bringing you to a new level. I feel like it's good news financially, good news with business, and this looks like an awesome week to start retrograde. And I must say, not one card of warning or negativity. If anything, one caveat I could give for this week that I'm sensing is that things are going to look so good that maybe it might be tempting for us to avoid going within and taking a time out. If that's the case, and you don't feel like these good vibes are giving you a break to kind of chill out and think, then just make sure you're making time every day, at least once a day, to process what your mind is telling you. And again, it seems like during this retrograde, starting out, that things are coming to us. Not so much that we are creating things or having to dream things up and really be active, but rather that we're sitting in a really good spot and we feel good about this week, we feel good about what it's bringing us. So just make time to understand what your higher self is saying to you. I think that that's the most important thing here, because middle of the week looks fabulous. I feel like we march right into this fabulosity and we kind of chill there and we're enjoying it. So why not let this fabulous time period give us some pearls of wisdom and insight? Go to that place. Give yourself time to process. I know I've said that 10 times, but I want to stress it. Speaking of stressing, it is like 1,000 degrees in here. I am sitting in the sun and oh my goodness, I am just a little warm right now. Excuse me. So, moral of the story, this retrograde is going to be good. It's going to be good. I think that there's going to be some great news coming by the weekend. Our businesses are going to take off. Our study, if we're not yet in business, is going to take off. And we're just really going to find our footing on the correct path. Did I say that right? Did that make sense? If it didn't make sense, make sure to drop me a line and let me know how I can ramble these cards off a little bit more understandably. And if it did make sense, holla, do what you gotta do. Now, as far as health goes, I would like to pull a card from my Archangel Raphael deck, just giving us some insight as to how we can make this week a healthy one, and the best tips that we can get from the angels to kind of improve our health to its best possible level. Well, we have a jumper. Oh my goodness. Forgiveness heals. You guys, we've got this before. I think we had this a couple of weeks ago. Once again, one thing I read about this retrograde as well that this card just reminded me is that this particular retrograde, since it has something to do with Scorpio, might want to check some different sources as to how, but it has something to do with Scorpio. And when Scorpio is in the mix with this retrograde, it is a time for forgiveness. And so Archangel Raphael is saying, once again, forgiveness heals. That is a healing modality in itself, to forgive others and to practice forgiveness. So if you need to forgive somebody and somebody's done you wrong, it is going to do you good to forgive them. Simple stuff, I know, but sometimes we tend to forget. So, forgiveness heals, and if you're having a hard time forgiving, The prayer to Archangel Raphael is, Dear God and Archangel Raphael, I am willing to forgive myself and others in exchange for what I really want, peace and health. So there you have it, folks. It looks like a very hopeful week, and it looks like as long as we're forgiving people, that we are going to cruise right through this, get the downloads we need, and by the weekend, really be in good shape. So, until next week, you guys, I'm wishing you so much love and so much light. And if you would like to book a private session with me and get your cards read, see what the angels are trying to tell you, please don't hesitate to email me at seasonsreadings@gmail.com. Well, again, love you guys. Have a great week, and I can't wait to hear about all the fun stuff you're up to. All right, I love you. Mwah. I'll see you guys later.